Hi, this is Sailesh Ram, AsianCultureVulture.com. I'm with Anurag Kashyap, the director of the movie Raman Raghav, which showed at the Cuisine, the director's fortnight section of the Cannes Film Festival 2016. Welcome, Anurag. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
We saw the movie yesterday, and it was fantastic. It's a fantastic story arc. You made a comment in the Q&A afterwards about it being a political film. It doesn't seem like that on the surface, but like all your films, it's very sophisticated in the way it's constructed. Just tell us a little bit about why you think it is political.
I think it's because of the kind of the violence that surrounds us today, and that whole idea of you know the good versus evil and who's good and who's evil. It's all relative, and and it's like how there's so much fear in the world today, and that fear is from that whole fundamentalist violence that's going on, and people are fighting fundamentalism with fundamentalism, and not there's no sense of objectivity left anymore. The whole idea was that there's this guy who I'm supposed to fear, and he's a serial killer, and he should scare me, and I should he would kill me, and I'm not as much afraid of him as I am of the other guy.
So, I mean, that's what drew you to the subject. Obviously, it's not based on the real
It's definitely
serial
not.
killer.
I wanted to make the film based on the real serial killer, and also it had its in a way it offered a lot about 60s India and everything, and but then when I couldn't make the film, and I started rewriting this, and that also came from the space that I was not allowed to make the original film, and I was looking at things around, and suddenly things were getting very kind of a sensitive around.
Was it a question of budget? Was that what dictated the change?
The change, yes, absolutely. Well, I didn't want to make a film that wasn't authentic, and it looked like to make a period film and not get enough money and make it look like some kind of a bad.
It's not a scar from Bombay Velvet, or
Absolutely because of Bombay, right? Absolutely because of Bombay, right? No other reason.
And was it important for you to get Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Vicky Kaushal? They're tremendous together, even though they're not on screen really together that much.
Yeah, for me, Nawazuddin was a certain, and if we were making the other one, he would have played Raman Raghav as well. Vicky, I wanted Vicky because Vicky was also meant to be part of the original Raman Raghav, but not in such a key role. Uh, Things had changed since then. Vicky with Masan had become a kind of popular actor, and we had to audition Vicky because Vicky's life experience does not lend himself to the role. It's like he's had a very sheltered, very sane life, and he was playing a character which was anything but that.
He pulls it off really well. I mean,
So Vicky had to test for it, but it's been great.
yeah. So you're here in Cannes, and do you think you're very popular? Here in Cannes itself, you've been several times. Do you think the French get your films?
I think French do get my films. I don't know whether Hollywood does, but I think I have a great audience in France. I've consistently gotten great reviews, great response. Films are sold. This film pre-sold.
Yeah. How many films have you had here now in Cannes?
Means in total I've had 10 films here.
Wow.
But as a director I've had 4. Yeah.
And what about back home in India? Are you?
I think this film actually is very much an Indian film in the sense people in India are going to understand and love it more because it's very close home to them. Outside India, wherever it translates is great. If it doesn't translate, we can't alter its DNA much.
So you picked up on Hollywood. You think they're still having a bit of a problem?
No, it's not that. It's like I remember when we played Wasipur there, and Wasipur was championed so much. And since then, I've been seeing like anything that I do, everybody wants a kind of an encore of Wasipur, and which it is not. I can't make Wasipur for the rest of my life. And so, like I was reading some reviews, like say in Hollywood Reporter or the Screen, they still see the film from the Wasipur prism, and they're still thinking the film does not have that element of Wasipur or this element of Wasipur. It's not a spoof. It's not meant to be a spoof. So, but those are the things that sometimes don't translate. But other than that, it's been consistently very good. The audience response is extraordinary.
And will we be seeing it in London? And what are your hopes for it coming there and you coming to London?
I think that, I just got a mail. I think it's going to show in London soon. We have a distributor.
मैंने तुझे पहले देखा है कहीं?
अपन तो आपको रोज देखता है सर.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Anurag.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.